Alrighty, hello everybody. We're going to be going straight into a match pretty soon here with California State University Long Beach and University of California Irvine's A team. Coming up soon, we're going to be going into Cafe. But for that, we're going to be your casters for today. My name is Kevin Joker.
And I'm Keldev.
And yeah, it
And
looks like we got a pretty exciting match coming up. We got a lot of high ranking players on both teams here.
yeah, I was a little surprised here too. Is like I do remember seeing a lot of like high plats, and I think one person at some point hit diamond as well. So this should be a really good match on both sides, with both players showing having a lot of skill in their resume there.
Oh yeah, for sure. This being their first match for the Open Division, this season at least. We don't have any stats yet. We do see some new faces. We do see some old faces. But what I can tell you is that we're probably going to have a good game here. Cafe being a very vertical map, we're going to be able to see or have a lot of opportunity to see lots of good vertical play, lots of really tight angles that a lot of people don't really get to see except in high level play.
Yeah, for sure. Cafe is definitely a map that the attack it's just been so much harder for people to attack or get through. So you always end up seeing some fancy attack strats get pulled off because people are just trying to make the site just a little bit easier to be able to get into, and you almost always see something new at least on Cafe.
Sure.
So it should be really interesting to see how these teams have worked together and just try to take down each site one by one.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely seeing a lot of third floor bar. That's because that's definitely a thing. We hold bar, you go down to first floor bakery, and then if you win both of those, anything on the second floor is basically let's hold bar. And so it's basically bar three times, and a kitchen downstairs. And
I think
so
even in kitchen, you're still holding bar regardless.
yeah, have like a Jaeger sitting up there. That's usually the case, anyways.
Yeah, for sure. And I think we're just getting kind of a little bit things readied up, but still, you know what you can say at the end of the day? No matter what,
What is it?
California, University of California will win. The only thing is
Oh,
just which one.
that's true. Yeah. Both California schools. All right. Looks like we're going straight into the game with University of Irvine going on defense first and Long Beach on attack.
Oh, and I just realized technically I made a typo because one's California State, the other one's University of California. Therefore,
Ah, showing your
I'm
bias.
actually now on a bias. Oh no, I'm
Oh
fired.
no. We're taking bets now. We're hedging bets.
Oh no.
I think California's gonna win.
Yeah, definitely someone with that lives with it inside of California right now.
Hmm. Maybe.
Most definitely.
Most definitely. We can bet a good amount of money on that. All right, bands first coming out. First band gonna be Nomad. That's actually an interesting band coming out from UCI here. No, Cafe has definitely been known for a good amount of runouts, but I wonder how aggressively that they're willing to play
Yeah,
by
for
getting rid of
sure.
Nomad.
Cafe is just because before it was like actually redone and all that. People have just been spawn peeking it every single time. So there's
True.
quite a bit of people who are very comfy spawn peeking this and very comfy just jumping out and just throwing everything out there and just praying to God that something lands. So probably gonna see a lot of aggressive play coming in. Also, Thatcher Ben really, really underestimated operator as he is able to just kind of pick things up for the attackers and keep the pace going as just instantly deletes any of the anti-breach.
Right.
And now they're gonna have to try to figure out new strategies or instead and getting rid of any of those bandit charges. So,
Right.
for example, if it's like bar area they're trying to hold down, they're gonna have to repel onto windows and see if they can shoot out some of the bandit or Kaid charges before anyone peeks them and shoots them.
Right. And we still don't have any Kali in the game. And so, yeah, we're going to be seeing just no Thatcher. It's going to be hard to take out that piano wall without some good coordination coming out from the windows. Uh, and I feel like their UC Irvine is really thinking about that because if they get rid of Nomad, they could start doing some crazy runouts. They can run out of second floor reading out onto that balcony outside of Christmas. They could run out of first floor bakery and get people repelled on there. So or they could jump out of the windows in mining. So, and all they got to watch out for is Claymore. So I feel like there's a lot of potentially interesting stuff coming out there. Goyo, we're seeing Goyo though.
Yeah, Goyo now allowed in the season since that temporary ban phase is over. So now we'll
Hmm.
be able to see those fire shields with nice setups and really changing the way that the game is played altogether. Because even like watching the invitational that's going on uh, and just how multiple people have been playing it in general, you can see just a lot of creativity being used with the shields. Where in some cases, like, okay, yeah, you have the you still have deployment shields in the game before, but so he doesn't really add much. But
Hmm.
just the ability to be able to remotely detonate your shields at any given point by shooting at the gas tank, and also being able to just put down multiple of them, actually surprisingly changes quite a bit in the game.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, you see where he's putting that Goyo shield right now? In that corner, it makes it so that you can't run on each side. You have to vault over the Goyo shield, and that makes it way harder to get into that corner right there. So yeah, you see Smoke testing it out, or Mute testing it out right there, working just fine. Looks
Yeah,
like
it's
we're
gonna
gonna be
make it.
ending prep phase.
Yeah, it's gonna make it just that much harder just to be able to peek down Whitehall there.
Right.
Because now instead of being able to just run in immediately be pre-firing the spot, you have to actually go through the whole vault animation, slowing you down just a bit as well. And also, I think it does force you to hip fire the second you hit the vault, and then you can just aim it
Mm-hmm.
afterwards. But yeah,
You could also put a mute jammer behind the Goyo shield, and it makes it so that you can't drone the guy in the corner right there, or go
oh,
into Whitehall. Yeah, hatch is getting open like normal. Sledge is gonna be holding. We have a little mini ACOG for us to look
not
at.
gonna lie, it actually kind of
Oh,
just
first
immediate.
run out, or not run out, but first spawn peak coming out from CVB.
And you can already see the comfort on this map of just being able to spawn peek. Oh, hence the reason why they wanted to ban the Nomad already coming out. Or I think that's some of the ban Nomad. I already forgot the order.
Right. I think that's just a little bit of loose play coming out from Long Beach. I feel like one person should always be watching that door and just let it slip for a second. All right.
And
Both
already
players
dropping,
proning.
just dropping right into red here as they Sledge just kind of watching the rear, making sure no one pushes up. Sophia peeking ahead, using her gun prowess and the rest of her utility just to be able to push up and start to peek down the hall as well, just in case anyone tries to go immediately peek the thing. And she will be spotting out the Maestro cam here. Looks like he does have a secondary one already, like watching the first one as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not going to be able to get anything from maybe a Sledge hammering it down. It looks like, oh, Goya will be seeing the
Ooh.
thermite there all the way in piano. Tries to land a shot, but yep, actually just looks like it may have connected. His just took a little bit of damage off his body.
Yeah. Sledge gonna be able to find Jaeger. And that's gonna be their only roamer that's already down. Everyone else is anchoring in sight. Okay. Legion's definitely gonna be hearing that Sledge at the bottom of his stairs.
And
Okay.
thankfully,
Twitch
he's gonna
drone
have the
goes
power.
down.
Oh, trying to cook a grenade right into where the Legion was hitting, but unfortunately the ADS kind of
Ooh.
stopping that from happening. Goes to peek right as Sledge backs away, but it
Sees
looks
his
like
elbow.
yeah, sees a little bit of the elbow. Doesn't quite connect the shot, and Giga manages to take down the second win there. And also, Allison taking down Fresh Kwong as he goes to peek up as well. And now Kaiga just walking down White Stairs, knows that the Legion's playing within the area, and Mute actually had backed up all the way into Freezer. Looks like Thermite will peek him and take him right down. Now they already have bar control. They're going to go for the plan. 18 seconds left on the clock, too.
It's all down to
Getting a little
Allison
bit
coming up
complicated.
red.
15 seconds to go. Attackers are activating the bomb
Yeah,
diffuser.
you
They
see
still
the
have cams up. That's gonna be one. That's gonna be Stripion going down. It's just down to Allison to take out Zofia and Thermite, but no. Kaya is going to take down Allison in the head, closing out the match. No, round. Sorry, not the match. um, and that's gonna be first round to Long Beach here. Getting the plant down, getting into a 1v3 situation at the very end. That's a pretty strong showing for Long Beach, especially for a Kiga.
Yeah, already getting 3 kills off the bat. I believe, yeah, he was playing the Zofia as well, so a very entry fragger type of op. And he looks like he's already performing with it as well.
Alright. It's interesting, and it was all just pure fragging power from Kaiga. We didn't see any of the Goyo shields getting popped. people just opted to vault over him, and then they just won. They just won their aim battles.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna see the 6-pick from the Vigil into the Mozzie, probably to kind of work off of the fact that they brought IQ before and they're bringing it again. So if they had brought Vigil, he would just be a running target on his head the second he turns on that ability. So not the safest of roamers to pick in the situation. And Mozzie has a very similar function where he can deny drones with the spiders. So a very good operator to just flex onto, because just for the same functionality, and realistically too, like you have a shotgun over the impact, so now you're able to still open up hatches and open up yourself rotates a little bit. Obviously not at as great speed as an impact, but still get the same function down. So really good to 6-pick into Mozzie there.
Yeah. Setup wise, it's looking like pretty much the same thing. I'm actually a little bit curious as to if UCI is ever going to start using some hard wall denial on piano, because it was just completely uncontested. There was only one Goyo in the corner. But I guess that's for a different round.
Generally when you get Thatcher banned, just any anti-breach at all is really, really useful in the end, because even if you don't, like, stop the breach, you're still stalling for time with it quite a bit. But actually, they do bring a mute, so there is that form of anti-breach if they decide to put the mute jammers in that direction. Also giving them the denial from being able to drone out the person playing inside bathroom there.
Right.
So there's a little bit of a anti-breach going on there.
Looks like Sledge is going to be on the anti-roam clearing duty on the second floor again, while IQ is watching out for any sort of electronics. Twitch is looking at, oh my god, Sledge is already here.
Oh, he's getting
just like that. He was trying to go around the corner, but no, it's not going to go through. He just is able to check that it's a Goyo shield.
And also, really smart there. Took out the ADS, prepped the grenade immediately after, recognizing that if he kills that ADS, that's like probably his best bet at trying to get rid of that shield. As
Sophia,
unfortunate, hits himself onto the door frame with the impact grenade there. Doesn't seem to take too much damage on the Brace side though.
I'm pretty sure Goyo knows that this is happening. Oh!
Whoa!
Is that an impact nade?
Yeah, he just chucked an impact grenade right at him.
That's what you get for taking out. Oh, and here's return fire from Sledge. But
Yeah,
Goyo's
really
smart.
good decision.
Goyo was smart. Already out of that. Allison picking up the kill on Fresh Quang. Allison always the first person to get the first kill on these maps.
And really smart from the Goyo to back off there, as he knows Allison's watching the long haul side of it, and he has a TSG. That gun still has some pretty decent range. He doesn't need to play close up, and now Mute's gonna take the position instead. Has the Black Ice M59 there, starts blasting, takes down Kaiga, and Instar also can take down Strikey as well with the Maestro Galba. Yeah.
It's just, oh my god, he has the iron sights on the on the Alda. Oh my god. Ooh, Allison going for some cheeky pistol shots, gonna get taken down by Jeff.
The iron sights on the Alda.
Yeah,
always the classic sign of you used to really play ACOG on this. No, it's okay. They may have removed the ACOG. Oh, jeez.
Second win, getting the first kill.
Rounds overall, just like that. Down to it looks like Irvine is going to take this round here.
Nice. TBB just ready for that refrag. Good positioning coming out from Irvine. They definitely learned their mistakes and made sure not to repeat any of them this time around. And only one Goyo shield taken out, even when there's nade operators as well as Zofia on the enemy team. I'm a little surprised that Long Beach is not using more of their utility to take them out.
Yeah, and with all the frag grenades going left and right, Jaeger being a really strong pick here more than ever. Just denying any of that Goyo shield destruction. Now they're going to be going into Kitchen. It looks like they're not really bringing the Goyo here, but they are deciding to bring the Pulse, which could, in the end, make quite a big stir in the end. And never mind, they decide to 6-pick that into the castle, unless they do. Okay, you're sticking the castle here.
I think we're gonna. I'm wondering if we're gonna see the meta castle strat that's been going around for a couple months now, where you castle off small bakery, co-check window, and then bar, and then open up the bar soft panel. That's a pretty common.
It looks
Yeah,
like
there you go.
he opened up a rotation as well in bakery there. So it looks like they're going to be
rare.
putting someone in bakery, just kind of holding it down a little bit, giving them the option to rotate and not really trying to stop the wall from being breached, except kind of more so accepting that it's going to be breached and just kind of making it an extension of sight to adapt to it.
You see that ADS coming down inside bakery. Oh, they have a rotate hole going from kitchen prep into bakery. I think they're going to be holding bakery super hard here.
5 seconds to
Yeah,
insertion.
like, yeah, okay, what surprised me a little bit too is they also have that hole as well, leading into, I believe that room was called Small something.
Small bakery.
Yeah, Small Bakery, there we go.
Yeah.
That hole in Small Bakery right there, like, okay, you could put someone in there, but there is still somebody on that window that could potentially kind of cause a disruption.
Oh.
So you still, like, planning toward that is still kind of allowing them to be able to rotate there, but kind of also opens the possibility that somebody else could back up whoever's in bakery and kind of be able to clean up whatever is going on inside after the shock and awe is going on.
Mm-hmm.
You see your drones going out top floor, trying to get that early intel. As I said before, even on kitchen, you're still playing the top floor bar, just because of the amount of look at the sight you get off of this. You pretty much can figure out exactly what's going on in the second floor entirely from up here alone.
Right. Yeah. Long Beach is doing the smart thing, clearing all the way down from the 3rd floor. Looks like the only roamer, hard roamer at least, for Irvine is going to be Jaeger, running a little off site here.
You see,
Fresh Quang, gonna go on their drone, gonna spot the Jaeger. Jaeger does not know that he's been spotted, but it looks like Quang's not gonna be contesting that. Or it's Bandit actually, sorry. Goes back on the drone just for a sanity check.
Oh, we're gonna see the peek here? And the pre-fire as well?
Pre-fire. Oh, but still finds the head of Shelly. But
very
meanwhile,
close.
Second one gonna find a refrag, but can he find the second one? No, gonna take down Fresh Quang down to 1 HP.
He sprays that wall.
Oh,
they're
I
so
don't think
low,
he
yo.
knows 2 people are there. I don't think he knows 3 people are there. But he's gonna take down Twitch. Gonna get refragged. But Allison gonna get the refrag on the refrag, taking down the Strikian. Gonna look for a second. Only shoulder tagging Helikio.
Really good on there on Allison, just to rotate into Kochek and kind of back up the castle, not really abandoning him, but also not really shoving him into the, what's it called? Not really shoving Allison into a very dangerous area, and oh my goodness, gets a triple kill as well on Helikio.
Allison really popping off, showing that, yes, we have a good roamer. And it's all down to Jeff here. Still a really good operator to be trying to clutch with. Seeing that Bandit's already down, you can open up any hard wall that doesn't have anything on it.
Honestly, if I were to be going for a one-man clutch, I think, honestly, any operator with a high amount of utility is usually the best to go after, because you could try to get something going, but it looks like Irvine won't make that a matter as I see Maestro just gets to 180, realizes he's looking at the wrong hole, and takes down the thermite there.
Yeah, Instart getting that last kill. Probably going kitchen again. But so far, it's been a good run for UCI. Instart saying that his headphone is broken. I think, yeah, he says no. I think he just did it
Uh,
as an excuse for spraying the other hole. But
it's okay.
still
Just turn it around easy. If your
doesn't
headphones
need
are
sound.
playing backwards, just turn the headphones around and play for it playing backwards. Simple.
Exactly. That's how you do it. Modern problems require modern solutions. No rehost. No rehost. He was joking.
Alright, it looks like we'll be seeing the same 6 pick off of Vigil into Mozzie again.
But we're going reading. We're going fireplace reading.
Ooh. And actually, interesting note here, they have a Valkyrie as well being in play, and there is no IQ to go to try to find the cameras on her own and destroy them. So the Valkyrie is going to get some really good intel here, as a lot of her cameras may actually go unpunished.
Right. Also, another thing that I want to see, since they don't have an IQ anymore, is under ceiling C4s.
Bomb located by attackers.
Yeah, Valcams make that really easy to do. They drop new hatch, blow them up. It's just that easy. But yeah, like we said before, anytime the site's on second floor, like in reading or in trains, fireplace, it's always just hold third floor. And oh, look at that. That's a really good angle that you can watch all the way down to that crouch hole inside fireplace from white stairs. And so you just put a person with an ACOG on it, or just a person with good aim, and they can lock down that entire hallway. It's like,
You know, looks like they're already gonna be starting out here, just already rappelling right to the roof, off the bat. Get that top floor control. Don't even bother with anything else, because at this point, top floor is really this entire map's like big crutch.
right.
Camera feed up and running.
See a little bit of window play. We'll be spotting out the shield there. Shelly just playing on the other side, waiting for any like abrupt sounds of any entry or anything like that, and also just making sure that he is or she is covering that side.
All right. Twitch locking down that hallway into just white hallway. I see Smoke getting a little antsy there, thinking if he should peek or not. But like he's doing right now, the smart move is to not peek against that F2. Ooh, it looks like he did. Oh no, Shelly. Oh, is Allison gonna find the refrag?
Oh, round 2, here it comes.
Ooh, round 2. We're gonna see it.
She looks like he's hiding in, or Allison's hiding inside of big freezer there, or around bathroom side.
Yeah.
It's just really passive and just letting the Twitch bury her own grave if she decides to come inside. You see second wind coming from the other side, trying to pinch the window, kind of give the Twitch no exit here, and just drones going all over it.
Sitting here for an entire minute 30, by the way,
Oh.
watching that corner until Jeff gets there. I'm pretty sure that's what they're trying to do.
And they do spot Allison in the freezer as well here. So I think Jeff might be trying to go and cut off any other rotation here, and trying to lock down Allison into that room alone. And looks like we'll be getting the jump in. Will Fresh get in? And unfortunately, Allison will decide to peek out, checks the door just in case after the down, but doesn't really seem to aim coming. Oh my goodness! Kills just going back and forth. Allison taking down Jeff, Kaiga taking down CVB, and now it's just down to a 3v2 here.
Wow, that was an insane play by Allison. It's just, I thought they had information that she was there, but no! They just let her do her thing. Kaiga is being caught a little away from his team. And it looks like Hilikio's gonna be going down, and Kaiga's gonna be the last one. That's Allison getting the triple kill. The 416 is just so strong. And I'm not sure what Kaiga's gonna do.
You could really see the aim on Allison here too as well, when she just takes down the Twitch and immediately flicks over to that door behind her without like no fail and no hesitation either.
15 seconds left.
Really well played on Allison's part.
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, holding down these angles, making sure Ash can't do
5
anything.
seconds left.
And unfortunately, because the diffuser is upstairs, Ash is not going to be able to pull anything off here. Almost gets one shot off into the kill, but it looks like Irvine is going to secure that round as the diffuser was left upstairs.
Yeah, that's going to be Irvine taking 3 rounds so far out of 4 on defense. Cafe, however, being a decently defense-sided map.
Yeah,
I feel like you want to at least go for the 4-2 on the first half out of the first 6 rounds.
Yeah, I feel like 4-2 is probably your, I want to say more favorable case scenario. As anything higher at that point, you're probably more in the lead once they swaps over to defense. Like,
right, for sure.
Like this entire map is just so really, I wouldn't say easy, but it's a lot more favored to defend compared to trying to attack it. Because like, if you try to attack top floor, you're either jumping down a hatch or jumping into a window. So either you're good at playing windows, or you're gonna jump down that hatch and pray to God that there's nothing like aiming at you from the multiple directions that you could get shot from.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
Yeah,
by
it's a lot of good tight coordination. Good window play is always really good on third floor, or just a ton of roam clearing, which takes a lot of time from the first, second floor up.
I feel like once piano control is established, at the very least, things get a little bit easier on the attackers, as they could just start playing like normal. But at the same time, with certain setups, it's still not easy. As for example, the Goyo shield setup that they have here, even if you get inside piano, you're not getting past that white hall corridor. There is that Goyo shield and the person playing with the shotgun inside the bathroom. They're just gonna completely stop you from being able to push any further, unless as you saw before, they got rid of the ADS and were able to destroy the entire shield with the grenade, which really did help them quite a bit there as well. But
Nice.
in the
See
end,
that
just
Groyo being
so hard.
really nicely used. Ooh, they even make the rotate. Oh my god. Mozzie not being able to see that buck, I believe, just propelling right outside. I think we might be able to see a run out or a, not a run out, a punch peek. I'll call it a punch
Oh.
peek.
Breaks open the door, backs off so that he isn't immediately given out, and looks like he might just chill after this until he gets reconfirmation that somebody is still on that window. But it looks like Buck instead opted to go onto the roof and join the droning squad as they just entirely flood their drones through the hatch there, kind of just
Yeah.
zerg rushing all over the place, trying to get as much intel as they can of
They
rough
brought a buck
estimates over
instead of
people
a
playing.
sledge this time, that's for sure. But yeah, it looks like piano controls could be given to Long Beach as soon as possible, since Irvine's not going to be able to stop it. I think Mute's going to be switching with Goyo here, just because Goyo with the TCSG has that ACOG. Never mind, Mute's going to be taking that corner again, holding it from bathroom. It's such a good
Bomb located
corner.
by attackers.
Mute with his shotgun with his SMG-11 is just so favored in that tight corner there.
And like, not only you have a shotgun in a very tight corner, but you're also playing an operator that stops like any bit of breach and any bit of intel coming in. So just putting down your jammers in that area really puts a stop on the attacker's plan to get around that corner, because they don't even know 100% if you're there. They could probably take a good estimate that you're playing there because it's such a good corner, but for all, like, you could actually back out of there and they'll still think you're in there because they're unable to drone it so super easily.
Freezer opening. 1 minute left and all 10 people are still alive. You know, only one down is a little is Instark, who got hit by that Goyo shield popping in Cocktail. Ooh, Evil Eyes, shocking the
Camera
world.
just getting that chip damage, and they're whittling them down little by little. And you can see
Allison
there.
also getting taken down to 1.
Oh, and down
Instark
goes
finding
Fresh.
Quang. She was the person. She was the Twitch on that Cocktail window. And looks like Maestro got a little ballsy. Jeff just running in, not being able to find the Evil Eye.
This Maestro is playing so aggressive. Just not caring and just opening up that shield, starts tasing people. What are they
Oh
gonna
my
do?
God,
Shoot the drone
that's-
back?
That's Hilikia going down. Oh, second win. Just crawling forward. Barely missing him twice. And there we go.
Tries to
That's Shelly
plan.
getting the... Yeah.
He tries
All
to
we're
find,
gonna
but
be
just
down
doesn't
to
get it out.
Gridlock, just 1v5. They know exactly where she is, and there we go. Kelly,
even-
gonna be finding kill on Strikeon.
Even to the end of the round, that Maestro's still pulling out that camera, trying to tease the corner so he can't peek.
That's how
This
you know
is-
he's a good maestro.
this is-
Even until the end, and he's just like, all right, I'm gonna play Zap Simulator all day.
Bet you the same Maestro player saw the patch notes, saw they removed the ACOG off the Alda, and was like, well, who needs ACOG on Alda when I got these cams and tasers? Come on.
Yeah, they could get rid of the site altogether and just make him hip fire.
You know what?
And
Just-
they still play Maestro.
Just get rid of Maestro's Alda altogether and just replace it with another cam he keeps on in his hands, and he just extends it out and tases people.
We're just dual wielding bailiffs here. Yo, I
Beat the
want
corner,
to see
dare
that.
you.
I want to see that. Oh, the Clash 6 pick into Castle. Oh, what are these Mega Mind Brains?
Yeah, don't worry. They see the Clash, now they're thinking, okay, we gotta bring at least one Clash counter, because
We're
You
gonna
know,
bring Zofia.
at this point, if someone's picking Clash, they're probably really willing to actually play through it. And then, you know, no, let's just 6-pick the castle, get the same setup going, keep this bakery control. And as you saw before, the Maestro was managed to be there for the entire round. Had a couple ADSs set up for him and someone playing inside prep in case anything goes bad.
Right.
And it really worked out at the end there because the Thermite walked in, thought it was behind the desk was a little bit more clear than originally planned, and ended up getting taken down by the Maestro.
Yep. We see the same setup coming out here with the 2 rotate holes in Bakery. Yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna see the Instark using that all the
5 seconds
with the
left.
reflex sight, holding down the bakery really strong with the double ADS again.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
But yeah, it's looking really strong for Irvine here. Already having 4 out of the 5 rounds taken for them, they're looking very, very strong. Even if they don't win this round, they're still looking pretty favored. And if they win it, it's gonna be so easy for them. It's basically the first team that gets to 7, unless it goes to overtime, is gonna be the winner. And so just 5 is only 2 away from 7. I'm doing my math correct.
They're technically with these rule sets there is no overtime, so realistically, if someone gets to 7, they just win. And if they get to 6, then or both teams end up at 6, it'll just end out in a tie, and both team will secure, I believe, at least 1 point for themselves on the overall scoreboard.
Okay, fresh Quain, so showing some trigger discipline, not shooting Zofia in the face.
Yeah, for sure. I probably would have just immediately blasted.
Ooh, you gotta keep your safety on. Alright, but they're good. They're doing the good thing here. Long Beach, checking with human drones all the way down from 3rd floor to the 1st floor, making sure they got everything open, or everything cleared before they can start doing stuff. Oh, looks like Sledge already gonna be making work, remodeling this beautiful Russian building.
Also, yeah, the speed that they just went at drone clearing and moving up with the Twitch, that was almost like, what, at the 1 minute 50-second mark, they're already starting to be able to sledge above. Like, on Irvine's part, or sorry, on Long Beach's part, that's really, really good for them.
Sure. Yeah, still a lot of time left. Ooh, Shelly gotta be training a little bit with Kaiga. Gotta be taken down to around 30 HP, and we see some 500 IQ nades.
I think he's gonna
I think it fell into the roof. Oh, Instar gotta be finding a kill on Helikio. That's gonna be IQ going down. Can he find a second one?
Oh, he shot the ADS!
He shot the ADS! He can get
no.
flash now. Oh, there's one person running in through a small bakery. I don't think he's gonna see him, but Alice is gonna take on Kaiga. Fresh Quang gonna take out Instark, and that's gonna be bakery control. They see this is open, and they can make this work. Finally taking out the default cam, and oh my God, Fresh Quang's already inside the site with Jeff, just covering his plant.
At this point, playing quite a bit of a close angle to the wall, making sure no one's able to get in, but it looks like Shelly will get the shot off. Down the thermite at the same time. That's the entire team for Long Beach there, and Irvine will take this round, leaving it 5-1 for this half.
Wow, that was amazing, actually. I thought Irvine was done for when they just completely gave up bakery and then completely gave up kitchen prep. And they just walked in, plant's going down, Twitch is watching the corner from with an F2. But no, Shelly throwing those smokes down, making the SMG-11 bullets hit, is going to be no match for the F2. And just gonna be able to run it in. Yeah, Allison also picking up 11 kills out of 6 rounds. That's absolutely amazing.
Cow. And yeah, just the smoke placement as well on Shelly at the end there. You can see it's more on the breach side of it, or so that way, even if the thermite goes through the plant, gets the plant off, if he doesn't get clipped by the smoke, he actually can get out. He's stuck in there. He's devoted to that one spot where he planted. Because it's either he pushes up and goes for kills, but very dangerous when you're the attacker and you put down the diffuser already, or he pushes through the smoke and potentially eats like his entire life bar away.
Right. It's interesting. We see the exact same lineup coming out from the attacking side, except this time it's being under the control of Irvine players. But on defense, they're playing a little differently. Not bringing the Goyo, not bringing the Mazi, but instead opting for a couple of ACOGs. The Kai TCSG and the Doc MP5 are definitely favorites in holding long angles.
And I see here the Coyote being used instead for the anti-breach onto piano wall is, I want to say they put a new jammer on it, but they kind of got that wall relatively easy. I think, although that could also be the potential of just really fast window repel into with what's it called, IQ, just pre-firing the exact spots. She does have the gadget. So
they also
Kai's gonna make it a lot harder to shoot out that early.
That's true. Yeah, that's the kind of hard breach denial that I wanted to see earlier, but it looks like it really worked out for Irvine anyways. So we're gonna see how much more effective it is actually, if it is at all. coming out from Long Beach here.
You can see the Claymore's already being set up. The classic, the pre-nomad anti-runout stopper right there. And gonna actually be used so that the IQ could play a little bit more aggressively and stay here for a longer duration on this one.
He realizes his drone. He realizes that his drone is on the ground. He gets out propelled to throw it in.
A bomb has been
Oh no! Fresh Clay is gonna see it immediately too. Oh, the hard work.
I think they got rid of it too. Ooh, striking on the Jaeger. Playing on top of red stairs. If the gridlock plays it properly, though, it's gonna block off Strikeon from ever coming up these stairs properly.
And the really scary part about that spot too is if anyone opens up the red hatch there and tries to peek at a certain angle, you can see him from all the way down there. And oh my goodness, Chalk's
Twitch
going.
is just walking in. Twitch,
Allison's inside.
Alice is just inside Cocktail. When did this happen?
Yo, 1
They
minute 40
played
seconds.
2 kills. Oh my, what is going on?
This is his now. This is where Allison lives now. This is it. He's got to sit here and wait for the team to just be able to, converge with the diffuser and slap that baby down, and there we go. Oh my goodness, down close the dock now. Allison's just popping off here.
Hungry for blood. Oh, the ADS time is a little bit too slow. Striking's to be able to find the kill, but it's still a 2v3, and it's a retake scenario. The bomb is going to be coming very soon. Taiga looks like he's stuck here in piano a little bit.
Looks like got the diffuser coming with second win. Only coming up these stairs as they go to finally slap it down. And IQ also jumping down the hatch, getting off of the ceiling, rooftop as it's no longer great. And down goes Strikeon from Instart, and it looks like some
nice
hip fire there. And CVB gonna be taking down Kaiga in the end there and giving Irvine the attack round there. Really, really good place for them as this now puts them, I believe, into match point. So at the very least, even if Long Beach does bring this all the way back, it will end out in a draw. So that still does guarantee Irvine at least 1 point for this match.
All right, that was some really good communication coming out from Irvine. If you didn't see it, they made complete use of the fact that Long Beach did the old school setup, and that they reinforced bathroom and didn't make a rotate there. So after Allison just rammed in there and got control of site, all they had to do was plant default, have someone watching Cigar and one person watching White Hallway, and there was no way for them to get back into site, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, for sure. And we're gonna be seeing onto Bar Cocktail again. Sorry, for a second I forgot. It was an attack round win there, and with the exact same lineup, I think the Legion might be a bit new. I actually don't remember, but that feels like such an operator that it would be picked every single round, no matter what.
But yeah, this is the first time we're seeing Legion this entire game. that round at least.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know there was at least one other Legion on the side of Irvine when they were defense, as I remember the grenade getting tossed up there. But it looks like they're gonna be opting for the same setup again with the fully reinforced off bathroom. So we'll see if Irvine gonna be going for the exact same strategy and just having Allison right on site again, just gunning down a good majority of the team.
Gotcha. I don't even remember or seeing how Allison just ran in there.
Like out of
Actually,
nowhere.
I have no idea. I think
just running in back.
Yeah, just ran. I think she jumped down Skylight maybe.
I feel like that might be likely because I don't think there was any too much significant damage done to the window to warrant that repelling.
Yeah,
And even if there was, I'm pretty sure the Maestro would have just turned around and started shooting that direction. But so it would have to be the fact that either jumping down Skylight or just no, it has to be jumping down Skylight. Because even to be running through the middle like that, that's very risky otherwise.
Or complete just big ball it, walk into Cigar, walk through Sight, and then into Cocktail. Who knows? Maybe Allison has huge balls.
See, CVB just playing on the window here, holding a really, really tight angle, trying to keep the head as hidden as possible, making it a little bit harder, but Fresh Quang gonna snipe it out anyways with the headshot. Round two. Nope. Oh, that looks like he's gonna get back onto the window and onto the roof, the opposite side, not peek the same angle. They're gonna get the knowledge that the Maestro is a little bit hurt here, and
Ooh,
They
that's a
do have
twitch
the
try
dock
going
to
down.
potentially heal it, but let's be honest here. Which Doc's heal teammates?
Hey, I do it.
You
Ooh,
do it after
Allison opting for a different route of attack. Oh, but gonna get shut down by Helikio. Gonna find another head onto CVB. And wow, Helikio just suddenly turns the tides completely for his team. They still haven't opened up piano. They're stuck in top of red. It's exactly where Long Beach wants Irvine. They can't open anything, and they're just stuck to do those drops that you said were really risky to do.
And you can see Leakio also getting the good momentum off of that too. Really starting to feel a little bit more confident in the peaks and pre-fires here. You can see just swinging out toward the door and going for a little bit of shots, seeing if he can land anything. Getting a lot more aggressive here.
Ah yes, a true Doc main. See, look, he does it.
I don't know. I'm still kind of skeptical after all the times I see, you know, the 1 HP teams and just like, nah, I got this. It's himself.
Ah yes. Ooh, second one. Gotta be finding the kill on Kaiga. Could be Kaib going down. Oh, but Strikeon. Gotta find that refrag onto second one, and things aren't looking too good for Shelly. 1v3, Gumine in ankle. Helikio just around the corner, too.
You know, and the Bryce, I believe that Shelly does have the diffuser in this case, and we'll be able to, we won't have to worry too much about having to just run across the map to go find it. But unfortunately, gonna be stuck down here, and yep, Helikio actually getting the headshot there. I thought it would have been a chest shot.
Triple kill, all headshots.
I think when he got, or Helikio got hit, oh no, he just dragged it right up there. I thought it may have been like getting flinched after getting shot there, may have flicked it up a little bit more.
Nah, true Doc mains only had MP5.
You mean only head Magnum when healing, right?
Ooh, that's true. Only head with stim pistol on enemy.
Really even scoreboard on the side of Long Beach here, and whereas UCI just a bunch of kills on Allison, and the rest of the team all performing about on average of about around 5 kills.
Yeah.
Pretty balanced scoreboard aside from Allison just dominating there.
Ooh, we see both Mute and Bandit coming out from Long Beach's side here. We're gonna probably be seeing a lot of good hard breach denial on Bakery. I don't think they're gonna do the same thing that UCI did and open it up and stuff.
Also, interesting to note as well, they did bring the Jackal Lion combo, so Jackal makes you need to run a lot, Lion makes you need to stop running. So the second that Jackal is able to, the second that Jackal is able to scan a foot and they're able to capitalize off that information, Lion's gonna immediately go for that scan, lock him in place, and then just go in for the kill. So it's gonna be a little bit interesting to see if maybe they might pick up on that combination. Decide to keep running, and actually, the Vigil being picked here as well. Actually, kind of good in that situation, because, as you know, Cav could stop Jack from tracking his feet, but then, of course, that doesn't really stop the Lion tracking it. So, in the other side, you could also bring Vigil, so where that will stop the Lion scan, but won't stop the Jackal scan. So, I think that's actually a little bit more favorable, as movement is the thing that you're going to need in the end, rather than getting locked down to Lion.
Alright, I'm just a little disappointed he brought the K1A instead of the Bosch GA cog.
Okay, I think it might be a little bit crazy to just bust out the Bosch GA cog in the middle of the match. I mean, I haven't used the thing since it got the ACOG, so I don't really know how powerful that thing is, but
If you miss a shot, you bet your ass you're gonna miss another one.
Nah, just pull out the CZ and just peek everything with it, right? Simple solution.
You spawn peek with the Boss GA cog, and then you go back to your CZ for anything else.
Or alternatively, the SMG if you want to try to play with that demon and try to really tame the recoil that it has.
Ooh. Yeah, CZ, they just gotta stick a reflex on that, or like a hollow, and then be really, really good. I guess that'd be too good.
Yeah, I feel like the whole point of just having that giant green dot that covers up what you're aiming at is mainly just to balance the gun a little bit, because that gun can be very, very strong. Like, even like with Kali coming out, you can see with the CZ, a lot of people will just take the sniper for any long range engagement, and then take the CZ and just pretend that's your primary now. That's it.
Ooh, are we gonna see a Lion scan? Oh no, but Strikeon, gotta find the head of Instark.
Yeah, here comes a Lion
scan coming out. Buying
And
can.
since I believe that was on the Jaeger, oh, it looks like he did opt to move in the end as they see that ping there around the location.
Ooh.
And Allison getting the headshot on Helikio. That is the mute down playing, I believe would be inside prep.
Yeah. Yep. Without that mute playing in prep, it's going to be a lot of pressure available. But it looks like another trade's going to go down. Strike Young taking down Shelly, but CVB, the Jackal taking her down as well. Well, it looks like Twitch is looking to go through prep, but it really is such a bottleneck here with so many angles to look for. So no one really wants to go through prep actually.
And you can see Kaiga just sitting on site now, trying to, because the last 45 seconds, and if he's on site at this point, not going to be able to pull too much if they go for the late room, as they do have a bit of the control. Going to be able to use the tracking on him too, and figure out that he is on site. That's actually pretty big info for the Jackal to pick up at this point.
All right, only 30 seconds left, but Jackal's going to get picked off by Jeff here. 25 seconds. Both of them are going to go through prep, but Allison's going to go down, and it's going to be all down to just one Thermite versus 3. Ooh, Fresh Quang headshot. Clean headshot with the MP7 onto second win. Closing out the round for Long Beach. And maybe, just maybe, we're going to see a 6, all the way to 6 comeback?
I mean,
do you believe?
The potential is definitely there, as we said before. Cafe is just such a heavy defender side map. Really hard to really take this one through attack, as it's just like taking top floor is just so much harder and like so much more annoying to pull off, especially when there's a heavy presence on it. So there is a decent chance for Long Beach, and definitely not out yet despite the scoreboard, as they do have a bit of the advantage and the momentum going into this. Realistically, Irvine just kind of find that one strategy that just gives them that one round. It doesn't really need to last for too long, because of course at this point they just need to win on this map and then on to the next map for them.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, opting to go for the Kaid instead of the Bandit. Ooh, switching his mind? No. But yeah, looks like we're gonna go for Fireplace Mining here.
Attackers need to locate
Instead of
and defuse as
Fireplace
many bombs
Reading,
as they can.
mind you. This site, I thought it'd be much harder to hold this site rather than Fireplace Meeting. But it probably seems like Long Beach has a plan in mind. Kaid is probably going to use one of his Electric Claws in Piano, and they're going to see a lot of third floor holds again, like we've mentioned before.
Yeah, I just want to point out here as well, since this is the third site for Long Beach, at this point here, if they could secure this round for themselves, they're looking very, very in favor to just win out the whole thing, as generally your third site is your weakest site to hold, because you don't get to play here as often, and also it's your third site for a reason. Like, you obviously would rather pick one of your other two options over this one. So
Right.
if Long Beach is able to hold out this round and take the win here, they have a win on every single one of their sites, and all they have to do is just keep it going for just another cycle.
Right. If they win this one, the 6-6 dream is super real.
Yeah, this will be a very big test, and Irvine looking to take advantage of the fact that this is the third site.
Jackal robbed him. He robbed him of his 10 points. I hate it when that happens. I play Sledge.
I was gonna say we're good at the end of the scoreboard, and he's gonna be slightly off from MVP, and then realize Allison probably secured that slot with the amount of kills that she's putting on here.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, a minute already into the round. Looks like they're only gonna place 2 of their players upstairs. Strike Young gonna be able to find that first kill onto CVB, and that's no Sledge. Ooh, also gonna be finding the second one on Instark. Is it gonna be a third? Just around the corner is Gridlock. And just crouching forward.
But very, very loud, because it is a
Gunshots in the
Gridlock,
background.
mind you.
Boom.
Oh, so close. Unfortunately, does not win the round 3 there.
But still, 1 for 2, making his body worth it. Kaiga. I don't think Gridlock knows he's there at all. Gridlock's just holding all the way down. Oh,
no, he hears it.
Oh, Kaiga, the pre-fire doesn't match. And it's going to be second one, taking down both of the roamers. And it's all going to be left down to the anchors on Long Beach side. It's unfortunate, however, that both Jackal and Sledge are gone. They were the only two operators that were capable of
No,
uh,
Gridlock
oh,
has the
actually,
shotgun, doesn't she?
Super
Yeah.
Shorty. Yeah, that's true. But Sledge obviously being the most
Most efficient.
attuned to that.
fastest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a new door.
Because now
Drones
it's
are
gonna
coming
have to use that 3-bullet shotgun, just keep blasting away, and it's gonna take forever, just whittling slowly on it. And you can see
Anyways, I
minute-
just started blasting.
Oh, shots.
Doesn't miss. Misses,
Oh
but
my
Kaid
goodness.
is going to be taken down by Shelly. Refrag coming out from Jeff. It's going to be down to a 1v2. Second win on Gridlock. Finding Maestro, but not getting his head. Seeing him again, and that's going to be the death of him. Fresh
this
Paint
point-
finding that headshot. Wow.
Long Beach feeling very, very good about being able to bring this to a tie at this point. Because
You
now
see that
they know.
hollow. Yeah, that hollow was just covering exactly where Gridlock was.
At this point, they just gotta make another win happen on their two easier sites to be able to pull off, and they will be able to get it. Not well, but they should be more favored. But mind you,
Yeah, the
still not
dream
out
is
for
real.
Irvine, because Irvine did win the first round of attack onto top floor bar, with just Allison just running in, gunning down half the team there. So it is still, the dream is definitely not dead for Irvine here.
Not at all. Just 2 more rounds. They got bar. And then they are favored to win this one, just statistically speaking. And if they win this one, it's 6-5. And then Irvine's got to be shaking in their boots just because, oh my god, we should have won this 4 rounds ago. And that feeling is really what gets you. And I don't know. I'm rooting for Long Beach now. I've switched sides.
You want to see the in this case the more underdog win. I mean, I say underdog loosely because realistically speaking, this is like the very, very start of the season, so anyone
There
can
are
be the
no, everyone's a dog.
yeah, everyone's a
regular
dog,
dog.
but no one's really under per se yet. Just
Or
yet.
over.
But in this
Overdog.
case of this match, just because they started
Legion.
on the lower side of the scoreboard, they're more
Legion
the
is
underdog.
punching away just to make the hole a little better. I like it.
Kind of looks like a little bit
trim.
of like a face there.
Mm.
Just a really, really big mouth, just reaching out to eat something.
Alright. Look at you, hungry boy. Eating something in the freezer. Oh, I think the Volcam dropped. Oh god, she can't
I'm
pick
actually
it back
more
up.
afraid that she's still standing by this window that probably gets pre-fire too.
Oh, yes.
She gets it!
She gets it. Pre-fire face. Oh my god.
Really, really lucky on Kaiga's part to just
Could
not
you
get
imagine?
shot in that situation.
Could you imagine only having placed one Valcam and getting shot through the window?
Oh man, I would probably like scream into the microphone, shake my mouse, and then just
Oh,
immediately
God.
gets destroyed if that was me.
Yeah, I don't think they droned her out though. I think the drone barely missed her. Ooh, I think it's gonna barely miss her. Oh no, it sees her feet, gets a ping out. Valk is going to be able to see that drone. And oh, it looks like CDB has no fear, just jumping through the window, looking for a pre-fire, but no, Valk is already around the corner, just holding that corner. Gets the drone.
Two roamers
Ooh,
actually down.
strike on! Finding the head of Allison, still only going to be taken down to 25. Gets a drone on his way out. Kaiga being able to support his backside is really good here. Jackal just running into pillars for no reason. But the refrag is going to come out from Irvine. IQ looking for people upstairs on their phones. Oh, and looks like Gridlock watching the flank for Jaeger. And that's exactly who she's going to find.
Here we go again. 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock, and 3v3 here. And it'll look a little bit hard here. Did lose some of their fragging power there with the loss of Allison's Dash. But, and in terms of defender ops, they still got Doc, they still got Legion, who scales as long as the game goes, and Maestro gonna be able to really optimize and use the Maestro camps to their fullest, being able to zap people and stuff like that.
Alright, UCI has the time, UCI has the space to work with right now. Long Beach is getting pushed back to their main anchors. So they got the time to do a little bit of droning, make sure everyone's back in sight, and just start slowly pushing it. And this is exactly what they're doing. Ooh, Helikio gonna be able to find a kill onto second wind, and that's gonna be a 2v3, 45 seconds left. Irvine only on 2 players. Looks like the dream is going to be real for Long Beach. Only 1 person left, and it's going to be the Thermite. Like I said, that's some good utility.
Helikio getting the call out that where the Thermite is a little bit more precisely. gonna start playing crazy and just shooting into the holes immediately, knowing that
25.
he's gonna have to peek one of them at some point. Yeah, 25 seconds on the clock left. Likio getting himself the overheal here, getting ready to just swing out in any given direction. The second he hears it out,
Overstimming himself.
oh, here we
He's
go.
ready. He wants this.
10 seconds
He
left.
wants to hip fire.
Feeling it. Oh, but it looks like Maestro will get it instead as he goes for the swing and will connect it with the headshot right there.
Boom. Ooh, almost looks like he shot his head 3 times. But
I
yeah,
just got-
oh my god, Long Beach is really in this. 6-5, coming back from the depths of hell.
And this is the last round, actually. So at this point, it's either Long Beach is gonna be able to pull off the tie here, or UCI stops the the bleeding here and is able to close out the round at a 7-5.
Yeah, Allison just needs to hit the 20 kill mark, and they're good. That's just how it has to go down now, just with how the scores are.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna see similar operator picks, nothing too fancy out of the ordinary here, and also
Going
gonna be taking
back
it back
down.
down to kitchen.
Yep.
Actually, we're gonna see the 6. Oh no, this is on Long Beach's side. So I don't think they were. I think it was more so Irvine that was doing the 6 picks into Castle. Looks like they are opting to not just bring Castle at all and kind of just play the whole site as a whole.
Attackers need to
It's more of a
locate
whole
and
and try to
defuse as many bombs as they
play with
can.
it on default, not do anything too fancy with any Castle setups.
Right, for sure. It's definitely going to be difficult for Irvine to take this. But, ooh, we don't see a sledge time. But a buck probably going to be playing that vertical from the 2nd floor. But we definitely don't want to be seeing what happened last time, where they were running out of time. Last 2 people left running through prep, getting mowed down by Shelly, I believe it was. No, it was the other mute. And so, yeah, there's this site
10 seconds
is
left.
really going to be the end-all be-all here. Tiger
5
placing
seconds
us
to
some
go.
pretty nice Volcams that are hard to see, even hard to look out of, I
Attackers'
suppose.
objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Yeah, still has 2 cams left in the inventory when the round started, so we're gonna be able to throw any those 2 cams outside if Kaiga feels the need for it. But it looks like we'll be throwing one more into fireplace as they are rappelling up onto this same wall. Doesn't look like we'll be shooting the window very much. So, oh, looks like we're being a little bit upside down rappel as well, unless they're trying to cover for a run out. But it looks like
Ooh.
Fresh Quang already
Just
aiming at the
aggressive.
bakery door.
Aggressively holding. Oh, I want to see a run out from Bakery here. Oh my god, Strike Down just proning under the window there.
Playing super
Allison.
aggressive, trying to see if they get the early peek and kind of stop the attack before it could even start. Allison's gonna get that intel of that they're inside Piano, and Piano windows are gonna start pressured up by the window players. And at this point, Strikeon's feeling a little trapped because he knows
Oh,
that
yeah.
any single window has a player on it. He can't just jump out willy nilly, and he can't really get out of this. So he's just gonna. Oh my goodness, he's just gonna contest it inside a bathroom, blasting down Allison there. And now at this point,
dream.
attackers pushing up the top floor. Minute 50 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time to make anything go on. And you can see, oh, Jaeger getting lit. And now a CVB covering the exit too. He's not gonna.
There's no way
Stuck
for him
again.
to run. He's just gonna pre-fire. Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
If you missed
really
that,
good aim
that
there.
would have been game over probably. But yeah, it's going back down to a 4v4. Allison is UCI's top fragger, but they can pick up the slack. I believe in both teams right now. I want both teams to win. Oh my god.
So you're praying for the tie then.
No. Both teams are gonna win.
Alright, 7-7, 7-7.
7-7. Let's go, boys. 7-7-7-7.
Here we go.
All right, only 1 minute left, and mind you, the site is on 1st floor, not 3rd or 2nd floor. And it looks like the rest of Long Beach's team are all just chilling downstairs, while looks like Irvine is finishing up their prep on the top floor.
Looks like, oh, they will be trying to play more onto the
Ooh.
Whitehall side as they immediately get rid of that freezer.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness, the
C4.
C4!
Coming out of nowhere, Kaiga getting the kill, but the refrag is gonna come out from Shelly, who jumps through that window. But yeah, who is it? Thermite's still alive, so they still have this. 25 seconds left on the clock. We gotta get the exothermic down now. We already got the meat jammer off. Looks like Bandit's gonna be able to find the kill through the floor into the head of CVB. 15 seconds left. Shelly gonna run through with a goo on his ankle. Gotta find one kill. Doesn't find a
Oh my
second one.
goodness.
No bullets left in this gun. 5 seconds left. And it's all gonna be 1v2. Technically doable if you run in now. But no, looks like Jeff is gonna be playing it smart. Fresh Quang actually ending the game with a headshot onto second win. The dream is real.
My goodness, just all the utility that poor person had to walk through. You got the barbed wire, you got goo mines getting thrown at it, you got bullets getting thrown at it. I think he hit at least 2 goo mines on the way in, like, my goodness. Yeah, that's gonna end out for a draw for this match. And as you see here on the scoreboard as well, Allison with a really strong approach, and also Irvine having 2 really top fraggers, about 10 kills as well. Like, this is only the first match, Kevin.
This is only the first match, and it feels like I've been here for 2 hours.
Like,
Oh,
I
God.
didn't realize it. I did not realize it, but like around the time where that Bandit got the shot onto the buck, it was still 3v3.
It really
Like,
was.
I thought
Oh
I
my God.
witnessed so many kills happen that round. I look at the people live, and it's like there's so many.
I can't believe that. I can't believe Fresh Quang got that kill through the floor into the headshot. CVB.
See, that's how you know when you play a lot of Bandit or any anti-breach, because it's always the bucks that target you first.
That's true. It's always
Yeah.
a sledge above you giving you hell.
Yeah, he's conditioned to it now. He knows immediately. Just no, I'm just gonna shoot it. What are they gonna do? Shoot me back? Nah.
All right, Calvix is getting mad at us. We're going to go into a quick 5-minute break, so y'all can go to the bathroom, get some water, get some rest, take a 3-minute power nap. I don't know. We'll be back. I'm gonna take a quick 4-minute power nap. So I could one up you guys. All right, see you guys soon. All right. Welcome back, everybody. I got my glass of water. I got my 3.5 minute power nap.
I was supposed to say, are
And
you a god? Did you just like in your power nap get up at the same time and also get yourself water? Jesus,
it took a minute 30 to get the water. Don't worry. I got
that
this
that is
figured
some
out.
that is some skill if you're
Yeah.
able to do that.
But actually, a minute 30 to get water. Quite a bit. Anyways,
It's a slow tap.
um,
Got that nice Brita
it's
filter
a
in there, you know.
slow tap. I gotta wait for it to filter first before I get to pour. Anyways, UCI definitely showing a really strong start in the first game on Cafe, taking it 6-1 and then getting reverse swept by the Dream Boys, the Dreamy Boys himself, California State Long Beach, taking it all the way back, making them run for their money, giving them a run for their money, making them run for money. I don't know.
Money and running, definitely.
Making them run with money in their hands, taking it all the way back to 6-6, and it's the first draw for the first match of Open League for these two teams. Oh,
Yeah, and
oh my God.
now they're just prepping to get into Clubhouse, another kind of crazy map. And to be honest, I've never really known what to expect from Clubhouse in general.
Yep, I've
Um,
seen a lot of crazy things on Clubhouse. I think one of the best things I've seen is Bahoja from GMU putting a soft wall on CCTV when the
oh God.
CCTV is the actual site, and then putting a mirror on it, and then just calling it a day.
It's
That
like one of those
and we
things that you
won,
would
and
look
we
at
won.
and then yeah, you'd be like, this is not gonna work. This is their objective. They opened the wall now. And then next thing you know, you look at the kill feed, Mirror got a kill. Mirror got more kills. Oh, Mirror just won the whole game on this window. It's
Oh
like,
my
oh,
God! Everyone's spawn peeking. People are running out of garage soft wall. I don't know what's happening anymore. I
it
feel
doesn't
like that's how you described Clubhouse.
yeah, it's so just a crazy map and then where like sometimes the thing you want to do can even turn into the thing you don't want to do,
Yep,
you know?
for sure. I want to see some good garage spawn peeks. I want to see people on the attacking side full body peek into garage door and kill the guy in rafters who's flabbergasted the whole time. Sounds like a fun time.
Oh yeah. And then we're gonna be going into like even with sites like basement and stuff like that, you got impact tricking being kind of an annoying thing. Like if kite isn't banned, you could just kite off two of the hatches. You can see Thatcher and Maverick being banned here. So Thatcher gonna be able to stop the anti breach from being able to stop off those hatches. So maybe even kite ban would be a really good idea here for the attackers. As yep, there it is. Because essentially with Kite in the game, they wouldn't be able to open up any hatch whatsoever since they don't
Yep.
have the utility and power due to also the loss of Maverick as well. And
Hmm.
then at that point, downstairs would just be a nightmare to attack. And it looks like Echo will be our last spin, allowing the mirror to to go through. And I don't think it'd be too much of an issue for both teams because I think I did see quite a bit of like Twitch being played and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
I think they're both prepared to just immediately as soon as the round starts, just give the call of, "Yep, I pop both mirrors."
I wonder. I wonder if it could be a move for Long Beach to not have banned Kaid since their defense first, since the first 6 rounds, and it would make it really, really strong for Long Beach to just take Kaid every single round, except for Jim. I'm guessing.
I mean, at that point, like, there's no way that Irvine doesn't ban it just because of the sheer power that in this scenario that character would bring.
Ah,
Like,
that's true.
Irvine was kind of forced into banning it. Otherwise, they're just gonna this entire map will just turn into defender sided, and it'll just be cafe all over again, where it's
Oh God.
okay. Whoever wins defense better wins.
Yeah, true. Or attack better.
Yeah, either way. And it's actually going to be able to see Buck getting played here onto looks like the first set will be Church. And Buck is a character that I honestly feel like even though a lot of people see the power and the usage that Buck brings, usually with shotgun being able to just blast open the floors, blast open different angles, Buck is a character I still feel like sometimes just gets swept under the rug as even on this map, for example, you see back there where B site is and where
Hmm.
that shelving unit is,
Yeah.
you can actually get an angle onto that if you destroy the entirety of the kitchen hall flooring there and
Okay.
essentially kind of stop the defenders from even sitting back there too comfortably. And with something like maybe a Lion Scan or Dokkaebi, uh, it just makes like being there in the first place a nightmare. And in the end, the buck could cause quite a bit of a stir, even on the site's basement, without
Ooh.
having to get a little too risky with shotgunning open the entirety kitchen floor as well.
Yeah, I think Maestro's setting up for impact tricks there. It's one of the notoriously harder ones to do just because of that little overhang. But yeah, we'll see if he can do it. Maybe he's got the angles.
And Jaeger just roaming on top of the main stairs here, really trying to
Good to see
not get
Buck's
caught out
drone.
by two cams. Getting like as you can see, kind of peeking like some good angles to make sure that if they walk up, as there should be looking at something else, they will get shot. But it looks like second win,
Gets to
we'll just
stand on
see
two.
both of them.
Holding the double angle there. Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see on drones, not as a human though.
And now they're going to be knowing
Ooh,
that both of them are going to be playing really close knit together. So once they find one, they most likely have found the other, watching a different angle in the relative area. And Kaiga taking a little bit of damage here, also being in the exact same vicinity as well. Looks like he's opting to go upstairs to rotate because Jaeger is also on the other side of construction to cover, and
right.
just using each other to push up and around and be able to get maybe a good flank as they need.
Yeah, a minute 50 left into the game, and I don't think any player on Irvine has entered the building at all yet, other than Kitchen. There we go.
And
Dirt's gonna be getting open.
I believe the kitchen hatch is also already open at this
Oh,
point as well. And Jeff taking down Belmont on Twitch there. Really good pick here as Twitch is, again, just infamous for the F2, just winning games alone.
exactly. Minute 20 left on the clock, and Irvine's gonna have to start moving. Fresh Quank's gonna take down another person. Second one gonna go down, and it looks like just one player after another is gonna get picked off from Irvine's side.
Yeah, it looks like, sorry. Looks like second one may have just gone for some
Ooh, there you go.
killing
That's carrier
rotations.
down.
Yeah, carrier down, headshot from Strikey on staircase. That's going to be a lot of pressure with this minute left. Time is kind of ticking here, so they can't afford to be spending too much time on the Jaeger here. It looks like he's just going to immediately rotate out, knowing that there's going to be a
Mm,
lot of pressure coming in from that side as they need to push that for diffuser.
he's
And
doing the
ooh,
smart thing. He's on the other side of the map, but they're still watching that main stairs.
and the best part about that too, they already devoted a Sophia concussion on that too, just to make sure that he's on the area. Hearing that it doesn't go off instantaneously, and knowing that they could kind of leave their back behind it just a little
Ooh,
bit
they
longer
hear the
there.
goo. They hear the goo. Helikio is thinking whether or not to peek. He does
Oh,
white peek, doesn't see anybody.
I think he
Kitchen
may have
hatch
saw the
is
tip of the head.
open.
No,
I don't think so.
I
He
don't
only
think
heard
he.
one goo to. Oh, he sees Zofia. Is gonna hit him once. Fresh Queen is going to double peek with him, gonna take him down Allison. And looks like they're stuck inside inside Moto. Gonna be punching once, but ooh, going back
Oh,
and forth. Instar getting one kill, almost finding the second, but that's gonna be the round.
yeah,
First round
and
going to Long Beach.
in the end, the IQ just stuck inside Moto. The barricade off of from the church site really coming in unfortunate. Is he doesn't have anything that he could kind of break down the deployment off too quickly and also be able to peek. As obviously somebody is most definitely inside church at that point, really pinching him in. At that point, putting him in a very very unfavorable situation.
Yeah, sure. That was definitely an a really really good round for Long Beach, just being able to pick off one player after the another from Irvine's side. And but yeah, it looks like we're going to be taking their strong defense over onto CCTV and Cash Room, another really good side in Clubhouse.
Yeah, for sure. Cash Room is just a site that, since the rework, got tremendously better compared to
Oh
last
yeah.
time. Like, I think beforehand, no one would have even dreamed going into Cash Room, just due to the fact of, like, I can't remember where the other, I think it was the same two bomb sites, right? Like, the other,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just the way that the outside was set up. There was just so much stuff you would have to
It
cover
was
off.
way more open. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just impossible to hold. And now that the after the rework came in for this map, this site just it went from the worst to one of the best. To the point where
Mm-hmm.
people may not even go basement first. They'll just go straight to cash room and take
Oh
this
yeah.
fight.
There's definitely a lot of people that just go straight Cash Room first round.
And really for this site, what it really comes down to is just plan of it first off plan of attack. Like if you want to go for that cash wall first,
Mm-hmm.
uh there's many methods to block off bandit from being able to trick off that wall,
Ooh,
as
I
you
like
can
that.
use the Capital Firebolt to just hit it from a certain angle using the power of Hibana pellets, or you just have someone play on the window, maybe like Zofia, burn out the ADSs and just keep concussing him down, so you can't do anything about it. To the point where, like, if you're a bandit tricking on this map, you know you have to play very loosely and kind of get ready to just abandon the wall at a given moment, because being able to hold the
Right.
wall is, I mean, not impossible, but definitely not like likely.
Ooh, already seeing a person. Second win's gonna think about just going straight in with the C8 Hollow. Ooh,
Oh,
holding the
he's
corner
ready.
hard with the skeleton key. He's ready. He's ready for runouts.
Just jump out, see what happens.
Oh my
And
god.
and here comes the big brain watcher. You use the drone, you just bait them in, and they just blast them with the shotgun.
You blast him.
And looks
Go.
like we're gonna see
Oh,
some more drone work, getting
yep.
a little more intel, and you can see I can't tell who that is exactly, but they will be pushing onto him almost immediately.
Oh,
Down he goes. It looks like that was a Doc
yeah, catching
hitting
Doc in the back.
headshot. As you see, this is one of the very many strategies you could do. You have an IQ and a buck below at this point. All the IQ try to see if any of them are pre-placed, and now the buck is just gonna shotgun right below, and there's no way in hell that bandit is gonna be able to stay there. And Buck still continuing to shoot out the flooring,
A bomb has
gonna
been
be able to open
located.
up different angles onto cash room, making that room a little bit dangerous too. So in the end, they're actually kind of locking out both
Located by
sites
attackers.
through the
Right.
pressure of Buck.
Ooh, Jeff gonna be taking down Belmont. Oh, that's gonna be Twitch going down. That strong F2 getting shut down at the beginning of rounds first times. Oh, strikeout gonna be able to find the head of Instark. They didn't expect Jaeger to run all the way from main stairs, which was where he was last seen, all the way back up in the round, or down in the round actually, just to get killed by second win. But yeah, definitely going back all the way around to blue stairs is a really good move. That's how you know that's the hallmark of a good Jaeger, a good roamer. It's not that you get a kill and keep pushing your advantage. You get a good kill and then you fall back and just get that advantage for your team and just let it simmer.
And speaking of a good hallmark, this bug just completely locking down all of cash room.
Ooh,
No one's even setting foot in this area, as
there
see
you go.
Hikio getting the kill on Allison there from main stairs,
Oh
and the
no.
rest of them playing more so toward garage side and site or B site, because there's just nowhere they can walk, and Hikio gonna be able just to get another kill onto second win. That's the buck down. Now they're
Oh
gonna be a little bit
no!
easier, but the Claymore gonna take down Jeff from Shelly,
This is
and now
doable.
it's just down to a 1v2. Yeah, doable on both sides. 10 seconds left on the clock. Shelly has to just go big here and get big kills, and looks like, ooh, shots kind of a crossfire
Oh
set there.
my god, they're
Oh,
barely
they're just
missing
like ring
each other the
around
whole
the
time.
rosy, but it looks like
Yes.
Shelly will get the win there. Has
They're
to stick
both
to the
1
diffuser
HP.
at this
He
point.
has to
He's
stick.
below. He has to run all the way back up.
No.
He has no impacts either. No bullets in his primary. He has to do it with the pistol.
Oh my god.
Oh, he
Oh,
gets the shot, and
Shelly.
Shelly will take the round from Hikio.
Shelly, you're a madman. You're an actual madman. You rushed in to CCTV with the pistol and killed a guy with an Alda. There's no way you just did that.
Like, it's funny because before this too, I jokingly was like, man, like the new UI they were showing off from Pro League, like you don't need to see the total amount of bullets someone has in their gun. You know, who cares?
Nah.
But no, I apparently I'm wrong. Like, Ezekiel just completely used every single bullet on that Legion primary. Was left to only the pistol in that situation. Like, I don't think I've ever seen someone run out of ammo unless it's a shotgun in this game ever.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I think the Claymore that one of the players on UCI got taken down wasn't outside the window for archives from CC. It was outside the window of construction,
Defenders, protect
and
your
then they
bombs from
stepped
being
on that.
defused by attackers.
I think it may have been also like actually did they get through the whole thing? There's a chance it may have been placed on the inside too. So the second they go for the second jump through, they're just blown up. But I'm not
Maybe.
actually sure if they got through the whole window or not.
No, they blew up midway. So I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it was just
probably
right
on the
before.
outside then.
Yeah, the outside right before you jump in, which is amazing.
You see a run back right onto the site, and it's probably see the defenders decide to kind of change the way they roam a little bit, knowing that they're
Yeah.
going to be getting rid of the bandit trick for using the power of Buck and IQ together below.
There you
5
go.
seconds left.
Gonna
Looks
maybe
like the
play a
setup's
little
gonna be
bit more
exactly the same.
aggressively there.
Yeah. Oh, they brought a Mozzie this time, however.
Locate a bomb and defuse
Mozzie's new.
They're gonna be able to kill quite a bit of droning with that too. As you can see, just both teams really practice and comfortable with each other, just droning out entire areas, pushing in together, like really strong showing of just teamwork on both sides.
Ooh, IQ making quick work of Goo Mines through the barricade. Ooh, Fresh Quang is going to be the one holding up in rafters with the Alda Hollow.
I have to
Hollow
wonder.
Alda.
In this case, if IQ pushes any further, I think he does get the little bit of advantage there, where he will see
does.
more of the body of IQ. See
You'll
him
see
at that point
feet,
because the legs
feet
will be
first
sticking out.
before she gets to see him. I feel like he could have seen her if he was toxic crouch spamming so that he's barely above the half wall. That's what I'd be doing. But
Yeah,
maybe
like
I'm just too toxic.
I mean, like in this case, they technically got rid of the whole crouch spam part because it'll just keep your character levitated in the middle. But definitely, in your perspective, you could kind of like flash right in between quite a bit, and it kind of opens up quite a bit of an angle as well. Because in some scenarios, it gets a little bit comfy. And oh my goodness, Allison already outside of construction again. Minute 40 seconds on the clock. No fear, just going for the crouch peek onto the rotation. I'll see if you can see anything to give out the position. And shots just getting thrown out. They at this point definitely know that she's in there. And probably gonna see a little bit of drone work, a little bit of concussions being thrown back and forth now.
Staring at the ground looking for Goo Mines. But, oh, it's gonna be a minute 25 left on the clock. Still, everyone is still full HP on both sides. Oh, I spoke too soon. Insert gonna be able to find a kill on Taiga.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Oh, perfectly timed grenade there. Oh my goodness, perfectly timed blink there at the same time. And Hilkio getting a headshot onto Allison, getting rid of that construction pressure. Now just down to a 4v2 within like, I think that was only like 10 seconds.
Right, 1 minute left. But we've seen things happen. We've seen things happen from Shelly on that thermite. Just being able to find that. Okay, Shelly's gonna go down. Maybe it's Belmont's time.
It's the time to shine. You got the F2, you got the ACOG, you got a breaching charge, you're ready.
Yeah,
all you gotta do is just get in there. I unfortunately do not know if your shock drones are still alive, but doesn't matter. We got the F2.
We got the F2.
30 seconds.
Yeah, 26 bullets. You can kill 26 people.
Yeah, it's 26 headshots. Add it all together.
Oh yeah.
Bomb
It looks like Long Beach doesn't exactly know where she is. But oh my god, is that a run out prepped for garage? Yeah, that does seem to be a run out. Looks like
we
the
definitely
only...
still do have a Twitch.
15 seconds
Yeah, we do have one Twitch run left.
No time.
Time is of the essence here.
10 seconds to go.
They know exactly where she is now. Halik is calling it out.
Oh, and the Goo Mine
is still down. 4 seconds left. Belmont gotta find a kill on Jeff, but Fresh Quang getting the kill into Belmont with that Alda. Closing out the round. Moving on to round 4. Wow, Long Beach is doing such a good job. Oh my god.
See right there, that's the true power of the Alda. Some people forget the classic like or strategies in general. Like you always got people like playing video games like, okay, you shoot when you see someone, and why would you shoot when you don't see someone, right? But in this case, suppressing fire, like it's one of the more like classic things you would see in like maybe like real life military stuff, and like it just works so well because just with the amount of sheer bullets being thrown out from that LMG, there's no way that they're gonna be able to get the door cleanly. As you can see there, even as they crouch right underneath the bullets and pop back up, Fresh Quang just readjusted and immediately took down Belmont there and just sealed the deal for the side of Long Beach.
Exactly. With 81 bullets in that Alda, you could basically fire for like 7-8 seconds. So you see 7-8 seconds left on the clock, you're holding down left mouse button.
Now, worst case scenario, your entire team walks in front of you, your reverse friendly fire gets turned on, you shoot yourself in the head as the last person.
I wouldn't advise doing that for these matches because reverse friendly fire isn't an option, I believe.
Oh, perfect. That means a team ace, right?
Oh, team ace. You can get 9 kills.
No, just go in that stuff like you're playing Fuse. You get a nice amount of Fuse charge to kill the whole team, and you got the LMG to finish out the rest of the team. You're good.
Easy. That's exactly what we want. Alright, looks like we got a pretty standard hold coming out from Long Beach again. But it looks like Mozzie might be playing around, or the roamers from Long Beach could be playing around second floor. Mozzie making good work to put his pests around any places where drones can come through onto the second floor. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of intel denial coming out from Mozzie. Just one operator.
And we're gonna see Strikeon playing on the side of Strip Club here, which, to be
Ooh.
honest, I always like seeing people playing Strip Club because it's always, in my opinion, one of the areas that gets attacked the least. Because it's one of those
Oh,
sides that like is a little bit less direct, and it looks like we'll get droned down. And it looks like the attackers will also be deciding to just attack this place a lot more aggressively, and we'll now start to have to take their time a little. As I believe I can't remember which exact caster said it, but one of the pro league casters had mentioned like once you get intel, it's only like good for 5 seconds. After that 5 seconds, that intel is no longer useful because they can
yeah.
run across the whole map in that time. And you
That's
see
so
here like.
true. And we saw that happen before with Jaeger, just popping up in main stairs and showing up again on blue stairs, going to lounge, and then showing up at blue stairs and showing up at main stairs. It's just so easy as a 3-speed to just run around the entire map and play with them like it's nothing.
Oh yeah, and
But yeah,
you can just see how it's affecting the attackers here as they
yeah.
drone out the Jaeger off the start. They know
Look
where
how
he's
much
playing,
time
but
they're
then
wasting.
the second that they try to push in, yeah, they end up wasting time because they don't know exactly where he is anymore. That information is no longer valid. He's a 3-speed. He could be anywhere.
He's doing his job just by running around and killing drones. And I think he's up to 4 drones just this round. And oh, he finally gets taken down by Instart. Oh, that's Kaiga gonna go down. Strikeon is still up and around and running. Looks like he's gonna be going back down to the basement to meet up with his friends.
Yeah, at this point, he's done his job. He has stalled out. Him and Kaiga
2
together
minutes.
stalled out for 2 minutes. At this point, they're only now beginning to drone on site. Like, probably, yeah, the one of the most thing that's kind of forgotten about
Ooh.
Romer is your primary job in the end is to just, oh my
yes.
goodness, that cover.
Saved his evil eye.
Really good call out there as he notices the Maestro cam flicks his cam away to get keep it alive. Not only that, but the teammate peeks out the second he hears that Twitch drone going for it again. Really good teamwork there on the Maestro and Legion there.
Okay, Blue Hatch gotta get open now. 30 seconds left on the clock. Ooh, Jeff taking a shot in the shoulder before going back into church. He won't be praying anytime soon.
Here we go. We got a Instar just
20
trying to
seconds.
push down the stairs. You gonna see the goo mine there, kind of potentially give out some information. And instead, we're gonna. Oh my goodness! But if he peeks out into this hall, Strikeon's gonna get the angle,
you
and looks like he
go.
will find it with the headshot. 4v4, 8 seconds left. There's so many people alive. 2v3 already.
2v2. 1v2, Shelly. It's all down to
here
you,
we
my
go.
guy. Let's go.
Oh, he's out of ammo though, and he prone so he could implant.
Time.
That was just so much action in the last couple seconds as the attackers needed that
everything just
final
happened.
push. Oh my goodness.
But I feel like this is a testament to just how important good roamers are. Well, we mentioned before that they just wasted so much of UC Irvine's time just making sure all of their drones are dead, making sure they can't do anything about. Just they have to fully devote their manpower to clearing out both second and first floor before going down, and that took 2 full minutes.
Like, even though I don't think Shrekion ended up getting any kills in that 2 minutes, but that 2 minutes
I would
off
say,
of
yeah.
like, yeah, like he just spent that time entirely just harassing the attackers and just keeping them on their toes and just attacking from different angles. And him and can't remember, I think it was Kaiga at the same time, just playing off each other, and Kaiga kind of covering his escapes and just works so well. And in the end, the attackers had no time to try to push site there, and they had to make a rushed and hasty decision, and it did not really end up working out as a lot of the attackers just got taken down within a quick succession there.
For sure. We're gonna go into gym now. Gym's always an interesting site to hold. There's been a lot of good different ways of holding this, but I think the current meta, the current favorite, is just to open up the entirety of the bottom of gym and just to hold gym from master bedroom. And also in cash room as well. The whole cash room hard. That's also been a favorite these days.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of teams trying to like just hold down, instead of just trying to hold down gym, master bedroom and all that, you just hold the entire top floor. As you can see here, like the entirety, except for maybe garage, but the entirety of the top floor is being held down. That way, at the very least, like it kind of gives the defenders a better pathway as they're trying to like return back to site and roam. Because if you're trying to roam otherwise, you're roaming below, and then like there's I want to say less potential for C4s to go out. Although there is some, but you need like probably more pulse or some really good map knowledge. Yeah, shots just
Playing
barely
with the
missing.
devil there. But yeah, Kaiga with that ACOG all the way in cash room has an angle all the way into both angles, both windows from both sides, and that's
Oh
just
my goodness.
really powerful,
Bomb has been
making sure
located.
no one's able to jump in and start planting.
And at this point too, yeah,
Oh,
you
no
cannot
music
jump
allowed.
the window.
No music.
Oh yeah, get that nice stepping in there. You know, you never know what that music one day to
Yeah,
doom everyone.
Jaeger really utilizing that strip club music to his strength.
Yeah, because especially if you're a roamer and you shoot out that jukebox, or you shoot out the strip club jukebox there. Oh, the Banshik's gonna be
Nice.
successful as he only has one wall thing. And actually, that castle barricade really protecting him really well as it's still up. It looks like he's
Oh.
trying to like go for the second one, but he's just trying to fake it out and play around with the bandit's time here, and he's not gonna be able to get anything going off. But
Yeah, I think he's
yeah.
giving up.
Sophia just actually she's out of impacts here too.
Oh, what?
So the second that the second barricade's there, she knows now that like there's no way she's jumping into that window and getting all the way there and being able to melee that many times. There's too many holes otherwise, so I think the bandit's gonna just be able to hold down that wall entirely there and not get contested as there's not much for the attackers to destroy the castle barricades with now.
Yeah. Okay. There's only a minute left. Oh, Buck is gonna get taken down to 1 HP. I think he jumped off. What happened
May
there?
have been a little bit of a reset, maybe with the bandit wall.
Oh no! Looks like he got shot through the drone hole probably from
Yeah,
that
'cause of
castle.
blood.
He was looking there.
And Instark trying to walk up
Allison.
paint stairs here.
Finding
Oh my
one
God,
kill,
Allison's
finding
in
two
sight.
kills. She's already in sight. Oh, we're gonna
Oh, no.
take down in the shower. It's cold-blooded murder.
And Instark getting flanked from the Jaeger, but then Balmont gonna refrag quickly before he get finished off. Now we're just down to a 3v2 with one down here.
The plant does go down in gym though. Oh, they know exactly where he is. Kaiga.
It looks like he won't be allowed to exit here, and Instark and Belmont just playing.
They can't stop the defuse.
Stairs.
They can't stop the defuse. It's castled
yeah.
off.
There's no way for them
No
to get from
way.
main stairs.
Defenders win.
Oh,
And
you see, Irvine didn't realize the defuse was getting off. It was defused. Oh God.
Like at that point, I think Irvine had no other real option except for planting in that area. Because if they had planted a little bit closer in like bedroom, allowing the rotate to be a lot cleaner, I don't think they would have been allowed to do so due to the fact that the dock playing a little bit closer to that side. So they were actually kind of forced to be planting inside gym there, and then even the thermite wasn't even allowed to exit. And he would have been the primary person to watch that diffuse go off.
Yeah, he really would have been.
Yeah, just
Oh my God.
unfortunate. There's no way
That
back
is really
in.
unfortunate. They were just really taking their time coming up main stairs, but it was already 3 seconds left on the defusing. Wow. Wow.
In the end, I want to say probably
Attackers
that
need to
Sophia
locate and defuse bombs.
just not being able to have any impacts left alive for those key castle barricades there just really ended up making quite a big difference for this entire round. That entire round there, 'cause it had that still had the 2 impacts for that area. I'm pretty sure the attackers should have been able to get back there relatively quick enough time, and potentially the defuse attempt may not have even have started in the first place.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, that was a really interesting round. But we're gonna be playing back in CCTV.
5 seconds remaining.
A site that was also really good for Long Beach. Looks like Long Beach is really trying to just close this out fast. I think they're coming. They're still riding that high, riding that tall wave from that huge comeback. There we go. That's the word. Comeback on that first game.
And definitely, all those rounds, like just getting wins back to back, will really give you a lot of momentum, a lot more confident when you go to take your shots. And even though,
sure.
like, you may even think like, oh yeah, it's just confidence, but it's just like the way and the manner that you're gonna go end up peaking those angles is gonna be a lot more different. As maybe you might go for a little bit more wide swings and be able to catch people in positions that you wouldn't have been able to with a more reserved peaking strategy. So, like, just momentum and the motivation, but it's just carrying through, and you can see here they're just feeling really comfortable here and could potentially close it out for themselves.
Oh yeah, for sure. taking 5 rounds out of 6 on defense on Clubhouse is actually just amazing if they can do this. But yeah, strike Yan. Oh.
Oh no, he gave out extra sounds with that metal clink, but I think he may have also, it's a little bit of confusion as even if anyone heard that, I don't think they
Oh,
would know
they
exactly
see him.
hit the stairs. And now they will for sure see him. And it looks like he will be deciding to
Bomb
rotate
located
through
by
the basement,
attackers.
kind of give
The
himself
drone did a sick
a little bit.
kickflip.
Yeah, he's gonna get a little bit of a whack-a-mole approach here, just coming up the different staircases. It looks like Hyga's gonna come up the other staircase to bathroom side here.
1 minute 30. The Roamers are doing a great job yet again, kind of finding that kill onto Belmont, and that's going to be Twitch yet again off the map. Twitch getting picked off early into the round, or the first to get picked off 3-4 different rounds in a row.
Attackers have located a
But
bomb.
yeah, it's going to be a minute 10. I wonder if Thermite's going to be going back up onto the outside CC. But oh my god, Kaiga's going to get another kill. He's going to get a kill on Instar. He's going to get caught reloading.
Oh, a trade!
Trade. Second
That's
one,
actually-
being able to find the headshot, however. Jaeger coming out here. Running and gunning.
That's actually so big because that actually
Wait,
allows
that's
the
Ash.
Bandit to be able to. Oh my god, Allison's already in sight!
That's Ash. That's not
I'm
the
getting
defender.
flashbacks here. Oh goodness. Down goes Allison as she goes to peek the door. But Jeff just getting the intel, knowing she's in there, just gets ready to prep, and it's like Hilikio just waiting for the next person to try to enter through the same way. And
Oh my
Fresh
god.
Queen, oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
The absolute confidence on that. Jump out the window and hold down left click from outside. And it looks like Long Beach will get the last 2 kills there as Jeff takes down Shelly there. My goodness, Allison's just in.
Allison's in. We come back. We come back from the Roamers and Allison sitting in Ashroom. just doing her thing. Wow, I was getting ready for the 10-second mark and just to see the Alda start firing again nonstop.
Like-
I was expecting it.
The second the Bandit and the not Bandit, the Buck and the IQ went down, I was fully expecting the Thermite just go retry and get the wall real quick, but the second the Bandit charges went down,
Yeah.
that would have been the
sure.
moment for them to go back up, and then Buck and IQ went down, therefore
Allison
making
was
the
in.
Bandit fully aware that, you know what, there's nothing stopping me from being able to trick now. That entire downstairs pressure is gone. If he
Yep.
tries to go for it, I got this. And then suddenly, nope, never mind. Allison's on site.
Allison's
Start
on
gunning
site.
people down.
Attackers
What?
need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
I
can.
really like how a single player can just change how the entire flow of the game. We're just like having a good time, just like, going for these angles for 2 minutes straight, and then suddenly, wait, she's on site. And it just becomes like a bar fight brawl. That's amazing.
It's really
Okay.
funny to watch too, because I think about half the time she got on site, just it was also out of nowhere. Like there's not too
Oh,
much
yeah.
really even showing where she's even coming from.
We
She's-
didn't even
she's there.
see how she get on.
5 seconds left.
Oh, I like this. It's a little cheeky. Is he gonna make bullet hold on the bottom? Oh yes! I love him. Oh no, you're
Oh
coming.
no! Actually, it might still
It's
be
still
him
fine.
from
It
the
looks
side?
fine
Yeah.
on the other side.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's good.
I love it. It's disgusting.
See,
The
now you're
only
thinking,
thing-
okay, he has to be peeking one of those holes, but no, he's in the bottom.
Yeah, the only thing I'd be wary of is people usually like to pre-fire the bottom side anyways, just because the stairs are there. So I feel like that place might not be the best place to do it, but who knows? Maybe we'll see it work. But this is going to be the first round where they switch. However, we're going to be seeing UCI, how good they are on defense. If they can hold it super strong, then maybe we'll see the comeback from UC Irvine this time.
And Long Beach on attack is going to be quite a bit of a flow change. Just now, they have to play a lot more aggressive. But on the bright side, since they do have this many rounds to give them that momentum with, they are going to... I feel like they're probably going to play a lot more aggressively on this attack and try to just close it out quicker with kind of the momentum going in from the previous rounds. And see here, Zofia already blasting the Benny, making sure that the Bandit cannot trick or even stand anywhere close to it without heavily risking getting taken out here. Thermite charge getting blasted down, and Mossy just waiting patiently inside a bar here, trying to wait for like a sign or sound for Zofia to be pushing through.
Yeah, looks like Irvine is going to be pushing pretty aggressively, trying to get trying to get a lot of this pressure, trying to get that Zofia off of that sort of pressure from downstairs, making sure their bandit is safe and sound upstairs. Ooh. Oh, looks like it's already open, however. Doc's gonna get a little bit more pressured from additional angles through that window. And we should be seeing a little bit of pressure onto garage. There we go. That's the door open.
And Doc's been able to hold this angle really well here. Although he has a little bit of a pinch to worry about. Actually smoke off from the
There you
window.
go.
Gonna get completely sealed off from being able to see,
No!
but smoke charge gonna cover it, and it looks like he gets the headshot onto Exo. Jeff Hikio trying to just walk right into sight, but it's gonna stop right at the doorway, kind of trying to figure out how to readjust here, because Doc is still definitely inside garage, and there's still a lot of defenders
That's
on the outside. Oh my goodness, so many kills going off. 2v3 already.
What? He didn't kill
Oh
him.
my goodness, 1v3. All down to Belmont, who's the below, gets the shots onto Strikeon. 1v2
Doesn't go for
now.
the nitro though. He did have the nitro.
Didn't know the exact placement of where to go, so he's opted to get the gunshots instead. Just all of the lifeline shots getting tossed out full screen.
Oh no.
Unfortunately for Belmont, Fresh Quang gonna walk up with that pistol and just gun him down.
Yeah, I think Belmont was fully concussed as well. As he's stuffing that Zofia concussed. He was just drunk out of his mind. Whew.
My goodness.
What a round.
You can really see the change in shift from the Habana there. I'm pretty sure Hikio just wanted to run straight into cash room and just start gunning down anyone who's in there. But then they realized the diffuser got dropped off before, and
Yeah.
in that situation, he's still one of the better operators to be picking it up, especially positioning wise, because he has the shorter area to go grab the bomb and back. While I believe that was Shelly on mute, it would have been having a smoke, I believe, being able to just watch from the main stairs there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a mute actually. I feel like if it was a smoke, we would have seen smoke bombs come out on that thermite hole.
We did see one.
Oh,
I
did
do
we?
know that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I might be tripping. Okay, but yeah, that's definitely a really fast run. That's what I like to see. Just some fast Capital smoke. Let's run. Alright,
Definitely, Long Beach just is looking like one of those teams. Just also showing that, you know what, Allison's on site out of nowhere. We could do it to you. Capital
Send it.
wants this stuff
Send
now.
it.
Just go. Just go.
Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna see how UC Irvine does on basement this time. If they don't take this round, it's gonna go to a partial win for Long Beach. California State University Long Beach here, going 1-7 in the second round. Ooh, this is an interesting hold. Look at that, Castle.
Yeah.
Castle barricading off both billiards room and lounge.
Really trying to make them waste utility, getting in and out of bar there. So if they decide to go into bar, or if they decide to go into strip club at the very least, they're filtered in through bathroom, through the
That's true.
power of the castle wall. Assuming that there's not a sludge breach, or anyone with hard breach, or a soft breach, sorry. And then also by getting rid of the wave to lounge, it kind of cuts off the easy access that is kind of made toward the other hatches. So it's going to be a little bit interesting to see how that comes into play in terms of the roaming game and how they decide to rotate around the sites and whatnot.
Ooh. They do see someone in utility. Oh, it's playing Ring Around the Rosie.
You can see the drone work just going out.
finally got
Bana
him.
starting to push up on it. And oh my goodness, Fresh Quane's already in the blue area. Just gunning down the Legion. Pulls out the goo, and since there's no hole onto garage or on the church side, he's able to walk right in. See the castle. Is he going to be able to finish it off?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Going
down
down.
goes Castle. They're in B. It's 2 minutes.
They have the site.
And you can see every single rover just starting to like pushing back towards site because they just have full control of B already.
Oh my god. Oh, that's Allison already back in sight, ready to retake it. But Jeff is planting the diffuser. 2 seconds left on that. Second win going in for the flank, but looks like they're watching that. That's going to be Strikeon taking that second win, and Allison going down by Kiga. Oh, only down to Chelly to hold on to the entire game. I don't think she has it. He has it though. With the
Shelly.
SMG-11.
So low health in that corner, just trapped. You're gonna
Boom.
get pressured out, and yep, Kiga just gonna finish out the game. And the entire game here just goes to Long Beach and securing the partial win for Long Beach, granting them 2 points within the scoreboard, while Irvine still gets themselves 1 point from the previous draw.
Wow, yeah, 2 really good games coming out from from two California universities here.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
my mistake. Irvine actually gets 0 from the draw, so draw kind of just negates your opponent from getting a full 3 points, which would, I believe correctly, if I've got the math right, would it be the original points they get?
I believe so. We'll get live fact checking from Calverts sooner or later. But yeah, it looks like we're going to be going in for an interview soon, seeing which star player on the winning team for the second map that we can get. Maybe Strikeon. I feel like there was really good candidates on both sides.
And definitely that entire map was just a roller coaster. That last round, they decided to like it's like they were listening to deciding, you know what? Yeah, you know what? We'll show them. We'll definitely get into sight even faster this time. Forget the to wait for a bit to get the wall down. We'll just we'll just walk right into oil. Just walk straight in there, and just you can see. I believe it. Sorry, I already forget. I think it might have been Hikio or
Hmm.
Shakeon just playing to the Capital and just destroy, taking down the leash and hiding there, pulling out the goo as another team is right behind to cover as the other person goes to peek, and as that castle goes down due to the multiple angles, just completely that was a roller coaster ride. My goodness, just took sight within by the 2 minute mark.
Oh yeah, by the 2 minute mark. That was really fast. Couple last rounds there. Looks like Long Beach was finally able to get into full top gear and then just completely roll. Clubhouse really does seem to be their map.
Yeah, for sure. Especially like Cafe was just kind of a bit of a back and forth, and then once they got a hold of that defense, they managed to bring it all the way back. Such a like that entire map is kind of a little bit harder to kind of just a little bit harder to be able to just grab themselves all the way on the attack round. So the defense really came out important there, and
Yeah,
they managed to just take it all the way.
yeah. Looks like we're gonna get Fresh Quang from CSU Long Beach for the interview in a second here, as soon as we can figure out some logistics. But yeah, we're gonna be able to see a first-hand report, first-hand perspective on really what how how they did such miracles today.
So, you know what? I was right in the end. A California team definitely did end up taking the team, and I
Yeah.
gotta say, you know, the one thing that's kind of fun the way the brackets. Uh, in this way, like it's two California teams fighting each other. They're about to like for all you know, they can end up being like kind of distant neighbors there because like I don't know. Okay, I live in Canada. I don't really know the geography of California in this case, but my mind is saying that they're probably not that far away from each other. So you could feel like heading in, they want to be able to walk out and say, we're the better California university, and
Yeah.
those are really like good showing to kind of prove that to themselves. There, as I believe that final score was like what 7-1.
Yeah, for sure. Long Beach and Irvine are both SoCal, so Southern California. So that's definitely they're in a similar area. Oh, we got him in.
Oh, there you go.
We
What's
got
up?
him in. Hey, Fresh Quang.
Hello.
We're saying it right, right? Fresh Quang.
Yes, yes, sir.
Perfect. All right. Interview. What am I
Yes,
saying?
sir.
So yeah, that was a crazy first game on
That
Cafe.
was a very crazy
That
game.
really was. What would you say was that pivotal moment for you guys? Was there any sort of like, oh, we got to change what we're doing, and suddenly you guys came back 5 rounds, or
Yeah,
was it like,
definitely. I think it was we just realized how they were pushing us and how
mm-hmm,
aggressive they were, so we just changed our playstyle, added some barbed wires, and then Hilikio actually got some kills on the board, and that was like the turning point. He actually got back into his groove,
oh
got
yeah,
some kills on the board, and then that's when things started to turn back around.
yeah, yeah, that was definitely like a huge momentum shift. And I was,
Mhm.
you can go back to the VOD and just watch it, but I was just, the dream is alive the whole time.
Yeah, we were like down 5-1, right?
Oh yeah, no, it was six
It
to
was
one.
Oh,
yeah,
6-1.
6-1.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Like that had to be absolutely perfect. Otherwise, you would have accidentally given the win there to the side of Irvine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really well played there. And I have to ask, like going in from that previous round or previous map of sorry, previous map of
Clubhouse.
nope, it's the other one. Cafe.
Cafe,
That's what it's
cafe,
called.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
Going into Clubhouse, like, you like that energy that you had from before. Would you say that ended up making a huge difference on how you ended up playing in Clubhouse, or?
Oh yeah, we were so stoked. We're like, we just came back. Let's do this, boys. And
Oh, yeah.
we just went with it.
Oh yeah, you can
Nice.
see definitely because like I think throughout the entire game, like we would just be watching you guys like, okay, everything's going fine, and I don't know where just Allison's on site, and then you guys did a really good job at also shutting that down really quickly, and then in the last round, just 2 seconds, you're in sight with the capital.
Oh yeah, that was just we just full because I knew what they were doing upstairs. I was like, they're trying to fake us out. And I
Mhm.
knew they were gonna go downstairs that second round. So I was like, all right, we're gonna do full bomb rush. We're just gonna go for it.
Nice.
It really
Yes,
worked out
full
there.
send.
Yeah,
Full send.
full send. Full send. When in doubt, full send.
Oh yeah. All right. Would you, other than yourself, obviously, is there anyone else on your team that you want to particularly give a nice shout out to, or like a big compliment
Dude,
to?
everyone on the team, man. This is
Oh,
a team
yeah.
game. Everyone needs a shout out.
True.
We all worked hard. We all worked
That-
together. There's not just one person.
That's how Rainbow
Everyone's out
Six
here.
works.
Yep.
And it shows too, because you can even see like throughout the entire game, you guys worked really, really well off of each other. You could see things like the Maestro Cam getting tased, and then Legion deciding to actually I might be getting the sides wrong of which one's which, but I'm gonna just take a guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the Legion peeking out immediately, killing out the drone immediately afterwards.
For sure.
For sure.
Like you can see quite a bit of trust and teamwork there altogether. And I
Yeah.
just have one little off-topic question from the game. Out of curiosity, pre-game warm-up, what do you do?
Oh, I just go T hunt. And
Oh,
also escape
Theo.
from Tarkov.
Ooh, escape
Yes,
from
there we
Tarkov.
go.
There
Let's do
you
a couple
go.
of scav runs and call it a day.
Yep. Oh yeah, for sure.
And
But yeah, it's just T hunts. Just aim for the head, T hunts, learn from the best Pengu.
and Kevin, you have any questions left?
No, I think that'll just about wrap it up for me. Is there
Awesome.
anything you want to ask us? I don't know.
No, not really.
No pressure. It's not a job interview. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
Alright.
where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh God. Mic
In
drop.
front of a mirror
Yo,
with a beer
pop.
belly.
Okay, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us on our end.
Awesome.
Yeah, and definitely we're gonna give big shout outs to our sponsors for CEA Siege, Corsair, Rogue Energy, and What's Any You. Yeah, so thank you everyone for showing up today for this wonderful game. Congrats yet again, Fresh Quang, for your guys' win, partial win,
Thank
but
you.
still a win nonetheless. Really hard fought one too.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, the next stream for us is going to be on Tuesday, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. And yeah, we'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Awesome.
See ya.
Thank you guys for streaming.
Yeah,
No
anytime.
problem.